Good morning, children. Today we are doing chapter 7 factors and multiples. In my last class, I explained you about the multiples and factors. Now, factor of a number, what is factor? The factor of a number divides a number without leaving a remainder. It means if you ask me, like suppose 15, if you ask me what are the what are the what are the factors of number 15, then what you will do, there are many methods, you know how to find out the factor of any number. The easiest one I find the division one. So first you will divide the 15 by 2. It is quotient is 7, remainder 1. So this is not divisible by 2. The number is not divisible by leaving the remainder 0. Only the factor will be that number where the remainder will come 0. It means no remainder. So the next number we will divide 15 by 3 and quotient will be 5 and remainder will be 0. So here this it means 3 and 5 are the factors of number 15. So we can write this way, 3 into 5 is equal to 15. It means 3 is also factor of 15 and 5 is also factor of 15. And you know that number 1 is factor of every number. So, and the number itself. And the number, whatever number is there, that is also the factor of itself. Itself means the same number. So now if I ask you write the 4 factors of 15, then it will be 1, then 3, 5 and 15. These all are factors of number 15. Now we will do this. What are the properties of factors? So the first property is that 1 is factor of every number. You know, when you divide a number by 1, like 15 divided by 1, that is equal to 15, remainder will be 0. So this is, it means 1 is factor of 15. Again you take any number 8, 8 divided by 1 is equal to 8 and remainder is again 0. So 1 is factor of 8 also. Take any number. If you are taking 7 or 6, suppose 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6 and the remainder is again 0. So it means 1 is factor of every number. Whatever number you call, 1 will be the factor of that number. This is the first property of the factor. Now I said you every number is factor of itself. It means the second property is, this is the first property. Now the second property is that every number is factor of itself. You know, this is very simple one. It means 15, if the number is 15, we divide this number by 15, then 1 is the quotient will be 1 and the remainder 0. It means 15 is the factor of 15. The number should be divisible by that number. It means 15 divided by 15 Then quotient 1, remainder 0. Take any other number. 9. 9 divided by 9 is equal to quotient 1. Remainder is 0 again. It means 9 is factor of 9. Simple. So it means every number is factor of itself. So if someone is asking you only two factors of any number, so you can give one number, 1 and the same number. Like if I ask you give the two factors of 8, you say 1 and 8. If I say give me the factors of two factors of 16, 1 and 16, you know 1 is a factor of every number and the number itself is the factor of itself. So you two factors you are knowing every time. Now come to the third property. Third property is a factor of a number is a factor of a number. A number means any number, okay? Of a number is either smaller than the number or equal to that number. How will you check this? Now again take 15. You have taken out the factors of 15, that is equal to 1, 3, 5, 15. It means 1 is smaller than 15. 3 is also smaller than 15. 5 is also smaller than 15. And the last one, 15, is equal to 15. So the factors of a numbers either smaller than the number or equal to the number. Either they will be smaller and then or the equal. Now the fourth property, which is already you have understood by these examples. The smallest factor of any number. The smallest factor of any number. Can you tell me? Any number is 1. 1 is factor of every number, so it is the smallest one. So this is the one property. And now in multiple, you know there is no largest multiple. We have done this because we can multiply. If I ask you find out the multiple of 3, so you can multiply 3 with any number to get the multiple of 3. Like 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 100, 300, 3 into 1000, 3000, and keep on doing this multiplication with 5 digit, 6 digit, 7 digit, 8 digit number. You will get the multiple. So in the case of the multiple, there is no largest number. Uncounted multiples you can give, okay? But in the case of factors, the largest multiple is there. So the largest factor is there, not multiple, the largest factor is there. The largest factor of any number is number itself. After that, you will not get any factor. Like I have given you the example 15. Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, 15. After that, no number can be the factor of this number 15. Why? You can't divide 15 by 16. 16 is bigger number. You can't divide 18. So this is the largest, fully divisible. This number should be, if I divide with any number like 1, 3, 5, 15, it is fully divisible, means no remainder. Remainder is 0 here. Okay. So in the case of the factor, we are having the largest factor, and that is the number itself. Okay. Like 15, what is the largest multiple of 15? If I ask you 15, after 15, no number will be the factor of this. So if I ask you what is the largest factor of 15, then 15. What is the largest factor of 9? 9. What is the smallest factor of 9? 1. Because I said you, the smallest factor of any number is 1, and 1 is factor of every number. So this is the fifth property of the number. Now, in this case, the sixth is factors are limited. What is the meaning of this? It means we can count how many factors a number is having. Like I have given you already example 15. 15 is having factor 1, 3, 5, 15. It means 4 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 factors are there only. But in case of multiple, you are having unlimited number. You can't count them because there is no largest multiple. But here, in case of factors, we are having the largest factor. So we can count how many factors are there. So here, 15 is having 4 factors. So these are the properties of 6 properties of the factor. Now today in live class you are going to learn about the more things. Just watch the video properly, try to understand all the properties and compare these properties with the properties of the multiples. Okay, I always say keep on doing the maths and you will be perfect in maths. So practice makes you perfect in maths. So goodbye. Learn these properties and apply them in your exercises. Thank you.